Okay. So, first off, I want to say thank you very much for trusting me in helping you sell your house. Uh, I just wanted to, talk to you a little bit about, or ask you some questions just about your experience with me.
Mhm.
And let's start with, first off, how we met.
It is, a funny and kind of, destiny is always, I feel like it's always written. We were just talking about it together after selling the home on Friday and
Hmm.
kind of remembering almost, I think 9 years ago, I was browsing through Zillow and potentially looking at homes at our first home. And we weren't happy with our current realtor who wasn't very involved in kind of the home search process. And just by, you know, I was browsing through and saw your name on one of the listings and like a 5-star rating. So I
Mm.
said, what better than someone who is Spanish speaking and to help us out with this difficult process. And I called you up, and right away we were able to meet and go over kind of our the kind of home that we wanted and what we were looking for. So that was all really great.
Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know
Yes.
that. Well, great.
Yeah.
And so, what did you think of the process? How did you, as we went through not only the purchase but now the sale of your home? What did you think
Hmm.
of that process?
You made it tremendously easy. Your knowledge and experience was just so important to us. Being first time home buyers and really not knowing whether or not we were going to be able to purchase a home. And we were afraid of a large down payment that we didn't have back then as
Mm.
newlyweds and starting out, life as adults. And uh, we were looking at a certain area and kind of limiting our options, and talking to you opened up a whole other option of different towns that were just as great as the one that we were looking for. And we ended up in Carroll Stream, which was such a great place to start off our life together.
Well, I'm glad. Oh, I was sad to see you go because obviously I live in Carroll Stream, and
Yes.
so it was nice to have you there.
Same
Uh,
here.
so, what would you say to somebody who was about to start off their
Hmm.
process? What
Hmm.
would you say? What would you say is the most important thing for you?
Um, just really, having that person, like you, Henry, that um, being able to educate us on, what we were looking for, what was right in our range, guiding us through everything from putting that first bid, and the whole process after that. It's such a competitive market right now with other people trying to outbid you and things like that, and just having that guidance of someone who's so experienced and able to tell us exactly what to do and how to do it was just really helpful.
Good. Now, what did you think about the sales portion of it?
So I remember calling you less than 2 months ago, just really nervous about the sale. We had a potential, we were able to buy quickly, but in order to buy, we had to sell very quickly as well. So I remember contacting you on a Sunday afternoon,
Hmm.
not expecting a response. And shortly after you responded, and we were able to meet in person the next day. You had done, so much homework on our current home, and, kind of knowing what the market was at that point. And we were able to sit down and just go over what a smart listing price would be, kind of what the options were, and giving us that hope that we were going to be able to sell quickly was so important.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you think of the uh, once you actually got it on the market? What did you think of the process then?
Well, it was great because you handled things so well for us, being able to take those calls and those appointments. I know some, friends that have done like a for sale by owner or and they are just inundated with calls and emails and texts and things like that, and being able to still live our life. We have two little girls, so we were able to still live our life and just trust that you were taking those phone calls and setting up appointments, and you're really great at letting us know when the times were so that we could spend some time with the girls outside of the house while the showings were happening. So all of that was really great.
And what about the negotiation, the contract process? How did you feel about that?
So we were blessed to receive an offer the day after posting our house for sale. And the negotiation was just really great, talking to you over the phone about the offer. We were actually offered at listing price, but we were definitely looking for a little bit more. Henri was just so great with guiding us through that, with how much more it would be, the right price to sale, and the negotiation just was really, really easy for us.
Good, good. I know that there was a couple of missteps on the part of the buyer, but we ended up getting through that. And I know there was some nervousness there.
Yes.
What would you say to somebody who was in your same position on what they should do or how they should handle it?
It's such a stressful situation, but trusting in the process, and also trusting your agent. You did such a great job keeping us updated daily, multiple times throughout the day. Whenever I reached out to you in those moments of super high anxiety and stress, you were always there to, let us know what the updates were, and, pushing for us to get the close done as soon as possible.
Good, good. I'm glad. Well, I don't have any other questions. I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to add. Do you think was important?
No, just that we're so, so grateful for you, Henri. I wanted to add, you're not just, our real estate agent. We see you as a great friend, and appreciate everything that you've done for us. I will not forget a couple of years ago when the pandemic started, when everything was really rough, you reached out to us to make sure that we were okay, and helped us out with some of the supplies that we weren't able to get. So it was that touch of, just being a great human being, a great neighbor, that we appreciate so much. Thank you, Henri.
Oh, no, my pleasure. There's not enough I can say about you guys. You guys are still relatively close. So
We are.
I hope to continue to be able to see you guys. And I know that I've worked with your family. And so I appreciate you guys referring your family and trusting me enough to refer your family.
Thank you, Henri.
So, but listen, congratulations, guys. Thank you once again for allowing me to help you. And if there's anything else, please let me know. And if you know of anybody that may need my service, who do you think you're going to call?
Henri. Thank you, Henri.
Well, I appreciate it. Well, Roberto, you tell me, is there anything you want to add?
No, ella es la que se comunicaba con vos todo el tiempo.
Sí.
Y todo muy bien.
Oh, qué bueno.
Sí, muchas gracias por todo.
No, de qué. Bueno. Congratulations once again. And, good luck to you. And we'll be talking soon.
Thanks, Henri.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Take care. Thank you.